Okay, we're in. Welcome to Grounded 2. It's create the bait and summon Axel day, and I've had PC issues all morning, so if the VOD is just cut short, or if the stream is cut short, hopefully the VOD makes it to full in YouTube. If I do disappear, I'll sit and tear my hair out to try and diagnose it and be back, but with a bit of luck we won't need to worry. Are we all ready? I do need, at first, to get the stuff necessary to summon it, don't I? Let me just go look. What is it I need again? You cook it, don't you, over in the oven? The poached roach roast. Watch out, lads, the hat's coming off. I have the garden snail slime I need, which is good, and I have the roach head. Roach chunks we've got tons of. I need an ever charcoal chunk. Now this is the hold up at the moment. I need, once the sun's up in morning, to go to here. This is like a barbecue pit where I assume everybody was having a barbecue when the explosion happened. There are coal chunks still smouldering over there, and I need to go and farm them. The problem is, it's hot in there, and me, as a feeble teenager, can't survive it. So yesterday we made this. Check this out, by the way. We made the fire resistance armour. Rate my luck from 1 to 10. Now I've upgraded this fully, so it's going to have a little bit of defence. But it's not this. Okay. I'm going to take it with me, though. What else do I need? Spicy safety. Does this give a little bit of sizzle protection? It does, right? No, that just adds it to my attack. Create the bait. Okay, I think Fortnite is a better competitive game than Brood 1. Listen, if the modern day metrics of popularity are the only thing to go on, then that's an absolute cert, right? Okay, is there anything I can make in terms of sizzle protection? I think I was using some sizzle protection stuff on Blazing Brew? No, that's chill reduction. What's the opposite? Minitos, right? Sizzle reduction. I don't have any. Surely I've got some Minitos in storage. I probably don't need these, but there we go. We've got some. Lovely. Alright. We've got fire resistance potions. We've got fire resistance armour. Axl Rose is the best hair metal vocalist of all time. He's one of the best hard rock vocalists of all time in that 4-year window where he was in his peak. I can't find much to argue about there, Risa. You and your milk toast down the line opinion. Name a better one. Not that I agree. It's, you know. Name a better hard rock vocalist. What is it I'm searching for there? Wolf spider fangs. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Right. So, I have that. Is there anything I can get for heat resistance in terms of talents? This, right? Chill reduction, sizzle reduction. Okay, so we'll take hyper stamina off and put sizzle reduction on. So that is a triple threat, right? Am I in my... Yeah, this is my sword build. So we're going to go out like this. Okay, we're good. Apparently Bowie is considered hair metal. Bowie's hair metal? What? Who said that? Even if Axel is hair metal, I think that'd still be a hot take. Rotten eggs. A rotten egg? It's gelatinous to the touch, reeks of mould and decay, and yet something tells you that it can be eaten. It'll make me sick. Okay. Feel rough as dicks today. I think I'll have that infection from 7 days IRL. Have you got a 7 days hangover, Martin? Wikipedia says that Bowie and Guns N' Roses are hair metal. I'm going to have to question them on that. Okay, I'm going to put that rotten egg in there. Why not? I suppose rotten food isn't plant parts, is it? I think I've got some rotten food and some bullshit in here. Yeah, there we go. So that was Guns N' Roses being hair metal is the bait, but Wikipedia still thinks Bowie is hair metal. Christ. I'm up for it tonight though, Martin, I must say. Right, let's sleep and then we'll set off. I'm looking forward to this actually. Game's not crashed just yet. We're alright. But I'm scared to put my coffee down. So what it was is the SSD has been disconnecting itself, and I don't know why. It might be to do with the fact that my editing software from making the best of is bust something. Because it crashed while I was working on the best of earlier. And then WoW refused to update, which is on the SSD. And then it was struggling. So with a bit of luck, we don't need to worry. Oh yeah, mint shards as well. Instantly reduce the amount of accumulated sizzle. We'll take some of those out too. Now we'll take a 20 stack of those out. So you need access to... So are you going to make a ladder? Is that going to be your job, mate? Alright, so if I eat one of them, it will immediately reduce my accumulated sizzle. That's good. Okay.
Ah, that hit the spot.
Alright, Martin, you're on second floor duty. Let's take a few of these out. I'll eat this too.
Tastes better.
There's probably some food that I can use it for, but no. Right, to make the bait to summon the big boss, we need an ever-cold char chunk, whatever. So just allow me to walk up to my zipline tower on the roof of the building before we head north and zip over to the picnic table for fast and easy infrastructure-based travel. Gwynblade, good afternoon. Maybe buy a 1TB one as both upgrade and troubleshoot. I think I bought one, didn't I, earlier this year? That was a 1TB, I think, Gwynblade. I've got one behind me in that cupboard. I think that was one of the things we were going to try, but then the GPU fixed it, so I didn't send this back, I just kept it. So yeah, maybe just switch it all over to that at some point. But the thing that confuses me is, you remember when I first got this PC and it was being a problem? That was because the SSD on this exact case wasn't mounted properly, right? The little section. Isn't that what it was? And it was tanking Windows. You're going to build a... I like that idea, actually, you might be the person that's the most embraced the role in 7 days if you actually manage to build yourself a full clinic. Respect. Good luck. Yeah, it should be alright. Hopefully. Yeah. I never thought you were the medic and the gun crafter at the same time. Healer harm thyself. Okay, we've got scorpions early. It's going to be a rough afternoon. God, I feel alive knowing the PC could just crash at any point. I don't think it would crash the PC in this instance, though, because the PC crashing previously was from a different issue, right? That was from the GPU. This, it probably locks the game, and it might, lock me out of control for a short while, but I don't think it'll take the stream down. Because I don't think there's anything on the PC that, in the streaming setup, I should say, that uses the SSD. If I was recording, then it would. Because I record to that and then immediately move it off. So with a bit of luck, should be alright. It's not caused any issues yet, right? I should actually get the necessary stuff I need to build a respawn, shouldn't I? Oh, why are you walking down here at this particular moment? Pain in my ass. You're not going to attack, friend? Entirely defensive battle from this little nerd. Okay. Problem with 7 days is you never feel like you have enough time, right? But the reason why it never feels like you have enough time, because you need so much to do before the Blood Moon, is the exact thing that makes the game good in the first place, right? It's that sense of... It's the Majora's Mask thing, right? Outer Wilds. That sense that you need to...
Correct.
That everything you get done is a bonus. Or it feels good because you did it within tight time restraints. So many mosquitoes today. That's like the only thing I've fought. It's not the worst thing in the world, that. Bitch. Come on, mate. I'm trying to get into the sizzle. I'm actually struggling to remember where the stun is coming from in this build. I think it might just be a general thing baked into Grounded 2, where if you can manage to like perfect parry an enemy, there's a chance to stun them. Is that nectar? If it comes you. Nectar light. Come on, man. Got places to be. It feels like that as that, yeah, regardless of what weapon. Yeah, because I get it in my other build as well, don't I? That guy's going to come over and investigate his dead friend. I need to be aware. Yeah, bucklers definitely do, right? That's part of the... in that part of like the item description, that bucklers have increased stun. I suppose it says increased and not a stun. If it says that at all, I might be misremembering. I like being under here. It feels like a slight biome change. I'm angry you didn't go with Axl Rose. Yeah, but like yesterday was just constant Axl Rose jokes, so I thought I'm just gonna go dry for this. All weapons have a stun as well, even if the rapiers. It feels that way, yeah. Because I was getting it with the daggers, but like you say, I think bucklers have... Everything has it, but bucklers have it increased. Maybe. I was using a buckler at the start, wasn't I, briefly? No, I'm with you, Gwynblade, but it looked a little... Like, there's a nice pun with Axl Rose, because not only is Rose a flower in a garden, but also Rose is in a rose, right? It seemed nice, but I always worry about those where it looks like it isn't a dumb joke, and it looks like it's a really dumb joke. Do you know what I mean? Like if I'd have done that, I would have assumed most people wouldn't have looked any deeper than, oh yeah, I like the singer. So I thought I'd take a hit for it. Maybe tomorrow's stream when it turns out there's a second boss fight, which the fight was a zombie, yeah. Or her, I suppose. Can't misgender a tarantula. Oh shit, I'm already in. I didn't realise. Damn, that transition was fast. You could have gone with Axa left, believes both the old and the young. Right, don't get involved in that cockroach. Damn, the cockroaches are angry today. How's that ant still alive? Everybody at Ubisoft used to tout that as emergent gameplay. Right, where's the fire pit? There. Yeah, no, don't mind me. It's a cool place though, look at this. Everything's just constantly fighting each other here. The cockroaches want exclusivity. Obviously the army are encroaching. I don't think I've ever seen a coal chunk. I've got to assume they're here somewhere. Once the sizzle kicks in, I'll get changed. I remember I've came in here once, haven't I? To get what? I can't remember. I was collecting something, wasn't I? V Rising is a good example of emergent game. So it's not just like in Far Cry 3 when it's like, look, this tiger's going to attack these guys, as if that was not really common, and it got credited as emergent gameplay. Alright, son. Here, stay away from my chunks and we can be friends. Yes, listen, I mean you no harm. Right, how do I get in? Can't make that jump, can I? Could have brought building with it. Hello? Fucking bitch.
Did this get hotter, or did I just enter the wind?
Right, if he hits the cockroach, we're golden. There we go. Lovely. Wow, look how many turn up to attack. And he's not doing the sensible thing of facing his accusers. He's still coming for me. Jeez, there's 3 of them. I'll just kite while they're DPS. This works for me. I'm just hoping that the cockroach that's on like 97% health or something doesn't turn on me after the fact. How is he still alive? Oh, he isn't. Just wait for the sizzle to wear off slightly. Watch a gold card. I'm so scared of gold cards now. Because a gold card is essentially celebrating green points that haven't happened yet. Okay. Cockroaches are actually huge in this area. Let's keep walking around. Some of the bosses will run right into each other and fight. Humans will hunt bears, etc. Sizzling cockroach. They're all sizzling. Oh, there we go. I don't even need to go in. Right, I've got sizzle protection on talent-wise, right? Yeah. Let's put the gear on. Don't laugh at my gear.
Little tight around the muscles.
Let's take a Manito. Let's go see. Right, I'm in full fire res gear now. Excuse me, everybody. Oh, you've just died, have you? That's nice. Right. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. No, don't pull that. Why are they so obsessed with this? They're killing themselves on the charcoal for some reason. There's one. Nice. No, 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 no. What are you all doing? I wonder if there are pathins like confused with something in this area and it's just causing them to walk up there and take massive amounts of damage. That cockroach had a sandwich in it, that's disgusting. Okay, run, 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 run. Have I just pulled that? Oh, you dickhead. I can't fight you in this armour, it stinks. I got no health though. Stupid orc creatures. I'm assuming attaching the mind control helmets on them really damages their
Just looking, I promise.
brain. The obsidian might have moved the coal slightly and not up. Yeah, it feels like there's a pathing issue, right? Okay, well that's alright. But there is orc creatures around these parts, right? I don't want to pull an orc. Is there any more coal inside? So while I'm here, I might as well take advantage of it, right? Oh, his gun's melted. Disgusting. Any in here? Think that's it. But this is a lot of fighting. This feels a bit exploitative. While I'm up there, I might as well get a few in case I have to fight the boss a few times. Especially because I've brought all this gear out with me and stuff. Oh shit, just fired an arrow for now. Right, come down. If you want to do this, I'll exploit it. Oh, never mind. I hate how much retreat these little dickheads. But my lifesteal is actually way more than enough to cover the damage by orc creatures. Has anybody got a semi-functioning memory that can tell me why I came in here previously? I was looking for something specific and I got it, if I remember, from the middle. But I don't think it was story mission related. Back it in. Stop. Let's have all these arrows back. I think I came in here for, like... I remember walking down over there somewhere and being pleased that I'd managed whatever mission I was on. But I have no idea why. It might be to collect something, some resource or something. Or I could have been exploring. I think I might have just been exploring, actually. No, because... I don't stop. Right, you... I'm farming while I'm here, so I need you to die. I feel... No. I was going to say, I keep feeling like there's some lack of visual cohesion in this that I wasn't feeling in the first game. It might just be that I'm massively used to the first game and whatever changes.
That's fresh.
Something feels a bit... I can't work it out. A feeling more than anything. I do actually struggle with that a lot, you know, when a game gets a lot more detailed. I start to yearn for simplicity. I think I might be trapped in like the 2008 to 13 era permanently. Not that the Grounded looked like a game from then, but resistant to change. This guy, however.
Twat.
Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Always coming in with the kind words. Ooh, I got it, look. A hunk of ever-burning charcoal. It stays piping hot and is perfect for constructing an oven. Oh, an oven's different, isn't it? Yeah. Right, there's still something wiggling around in here. Cheeky, are you well? I'm inside the fire pit right now. Let's take one of these again. Fire resistance potion. I missed that noise actually. I used to enjoy these runs. There's a lot of quartzite and stuff in here if I got desperate. Let's take one of these.
Who's gotta eat?
Okay, finally a good use for the pre-enchant. Finally a good use for the candies. I don't know what's in the middle of here, but there's something. Fuck, it's hot now. That's hot, that's hot, that's cool enough, cool enough. Something's buried there. Am I feeling risky enough to find out what it is? Bit warm, fella. You look a bit parched. Come up here. Cheeky, good afternoon. Have you died? That's unfortunate. Okay, my sizzle's not going down at all. Why? Force it down. Every time I loot something and it doesn't give me a gold card, I'm happy. We've created a topsy-turvy system here. Right, I'm going for this. Yeah. No. Just eat it to despawn the chest. Run. Right, is there any more? Obviously I know all of the quartzite and stuff's there, but I'll get that in the future when I'm low. I'm very not low at the moment. Is that one there?
Just looking, I promise.
It's raw science as well. I guess I've got way more than I came in for, so maybe this is a good point to cut my losses and leave before I run out of water and stuff. I don't want to be sat burning too many. And I know I've suffered in the past from not collecting as much as possible while I'm there, but I'm a lot of resources. Maybe it's sensible to cut my losses just this once. I assume the molars up there, right? What are they? They're supposed to be plates. I'm very manky. Mate, just don't even try it. How do I get out, actually? I'm gonna get out this way. Oh shit, it's warm out here as well. Fuck. Is that more? It is. Alright, as long as I'm safe out here, I'm gonna go for a drink and then we're having more.
That's fresh.
I've got 16 as it stands. Really good. Get rid of that sap just in case I need an extra stack. Go. Okay. Ow, ow. Yep. I think I need a Manito, don't I? Damn, you have to take consumables to farm these, it feels like. 1, 2, 3. Cool off. I didn't realise there was more than just that patch. Give me 3. Lovely. Alright, I'll do it. I'll go
Even I can't take this heat.
a bit further around the side. That looks so good. Actually, I don't know what this mage armour does for me stats-wise. I've been wearing it just for the comfy reduction. Sleeping in luxurious... Okay, that's not related to the gear. Gear effects. Mage armour. Attacks with a staff use less stamina. And Wizzy Wizard. Staff hits increase the speed of your attacks, stacking up to 5 times. The effect resets when hit or when combat ends. So it's like a haste bonus for magic. Which in this game just means firing fizzy or salty or spicy or fresh. You know what? I'm happy with that. I think we will
Little tight around the
re-put the wolf armor on. And we're done. Lovely. Turn sizzle protection off. Okay, now we've got what we need to summon the boss. Sizzle protection off. Survival on. Mithridatism off. What else was I using? I guess I might as well keep that on. If I can't think of anything else to use, because I don't like Natural Explorer, if I can't think of anything else to use, I might as well keep poison resistance on, right? Insects, you know. Okay, this is the moment where I would now walk up to the picnic table and use my handy pre-built infrastructure zip line to head straight back to the roof of the base. What are you? That's a stink bug and a lava. Is that a mantis? Okay, just run. I don't want to aggro a mantis. Still can't. I've still got no, like, plan for...
Just looking, I promise.
Hello? What's killed you? Yeah, I've still got no sort of plan for how I would even begin to approach killing a mantis. Just let him win. Oh, come on, Obsidian, put zip lines in for me. Do it for me. Just get good. Trouble is, though, you need to work out how to get good, right? You need some information. I don't even know what they're weak to. I guess it's going to say on the card that I've got, but still. It is on the to-do list. But today is not about mantises. Today's about fucking tarantulas.
My science, I like it raw.
If it is a tarantula. For those that weren't here yesterday, we went across to the north, so not to the north, to the east, and discovered and explored a tarantula box. You know, the things that you keep them in. And inside the box was the receipt that said where they bought it and the food they were buying for it, and even its name. It's called Axel, A-X-L. There was even a bit of his fur on the ground. So I explored all around the area trying to find where he might have gone, like under the nearby pine tree, to see if he'd secluded himself, or she secluded themselves under the roots of that tree over there. Was it that one? Yeah. Damn, it's a long way away when you look at it from here. It looks part of the skybox almost, but yeah, was exploring it under and around that tree, couldn't find him. Until Valkyrion had a good suggestion. Why don't we scan the piece of fur? So I scanned the piece of fur and it revealed that the only other example of a piece of that fur is under the tree, under the hedge, all the way to the northwest. So I went there, and I also discovered from the receipt about what food to feed him, or her. There's the box there, look, the orange. I also discovered the bait that you need to summon him, or her. So now, with the coal chunks I've just received, we're going home to make the bait, and then we're going to have an attempt. On the last playthrough, I saved before each boss fight and then reloaded if I died. Because the mantis, for example, it's like the one concession I made for playing on war mode, I would do that. But I'll have to think about whether I do that on this... in this game. Would you think less of me? It's about what I feel though, isn't it, right? Look what happened in my summer car when I didn't beat the game to what I think was a proper standard, we'll call it. Cats, welcome to the stream. You look surprised. I mean, I'm as surprised that I'm still here right now, given the problems I've been having.
Black Tarantula time Fidey massive come sing ya Black Tarantula don't play with my style. I might sting you Black Tarantula you want me inject me bacteria but if your body going stiff and your spine going numb now come far get some.
That's from the esteemed English poet. I forgot his name. Liam Howlett, there we go. Jesus. I nearly lost my British card there. I remember at the time, that album, what will I have been? What will we have been at the time? Like 25 or something? Who's Australian? Oh, it's not Prodigy, is it? It's Pendulum. Yes, not Prodigy. Yeah, they're Australian, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of the Invaders Must Die album, and I'd for some reason put that on it. 1819. Yeah, that was like 2000 and... It was that second album, wasn't it? Alright, before we get anything done, I'm just going to nip home and I'm going to... I'm going to go and scan these Evercold chunks before we make the bait. Just in case there's anything I can make. I'm assuming I can make those like long-lasting torches from it. They did mine, yeah. God, that first Pendulum album, though. I know they went very radio very quickly, but that first album... Girl in the Fire on that album. Damn, that album is vanilla wow for me. Like the original, I mean, not just the fucking 11 years or whatever it's been now that I've played it consistently. Yeah. So good. And suddenly the radio was full of like guitar music and drum and bass. There was like a tiny little window there around 2005 where... Yeah, it was good. Did you fix your drive issue, Cats? Yours was a cable missing, right? And your drive had just vanished. That's exactly what happened to me. I'm curious what would happen if the drive crashed, which the game's running on stream. What are you doing in here, you little turds? This is a scientific area. Yeah, didn't you say one of your drives, one of your hard disks or SSDs had gone for a while? There was a cable issue with it. Right then, Evercool char chunk. Yeah, there we go. The Everchar torch and Bernie rounds for the. Is there anything I can make over here yet? I think I bought all the sign sets and stuff, didn't I? The Twin Pines signs in it. I'll pass. I went to a Pendulum DJ set for my 19th birthday in Reading. They were late and Rob Swires waltzed in. I was standing near the entrance and he went, "Excuse me, mate, do you know where the DJ booth is?" His breath stank of kush. Kush? Yeah, I got surprised. I remember when they went really radio, they ended up quite good live, didn't they? You know, just sort of a go to watch, whatever. Not in an emotionally overwhelming thing, but just a good fun 20 minutes. I remember actually at second stage at Leeds, his mic died. His auto tune turned off, and there was like a half a second where it was just raw singing, which there's not a knock against him. Everyone, he was not a singer, but he decided to sing using that later on. Yeah, they were pretty good, weren't they? Just fun and of the moment. Apart from that first album, I think that's timeless. You replugged everything and it fixed it. I could see it in Explorer, but when I would select the files and browse, it would say not available. It was Schrodinger's file system. It existed, but it didn't. Yeah, that's pretty much one-to-one my experience just recently. Seems alright now, though. I'm confused. Okay. That's enough distractions from coal and fire pits and resource scanners and all of the above. It's time to make the bait. Aye. I mean rocketing out of here yet? No. Can't get in trouble for that. A torch made infinitely reusable as long as you maintain it. Yeah, I'm going to make one. I can afford it, right? Actually, let's make the bait first. Weapons? Really? No. Still early. Hang on, let me just see what this resource is that it wants me to notice. And the Bernie rounds, of course. Right then. The poached roach roast. That's been written just to make me sound daft in this accent. The poached roach roast. Oh, I've got a spider slider as well. Perfect. It's almost like somebody prepared. It wasn't me. Right then. I've only got one of these, and then I'm going to have to go out hunting snails, which is always popular. Before bed, though. Well, that's cooking. I'll nip and grab this. Got my spider slider away. Not yet, Trim, no. Which is giving me cravings. I just want to play it. Ooh, I just thought I need heals, don't I? Trim, good afternoon. I'm about to go and summon Axel. I don't know whether I should go in and burn a load of heals on a first attempt or just go in as an explore. Probably better the latter, I think. Don't waste too many resources. Trim. Oh, there is a little animation when it's cooking.
Just looking, I promise.
Although it could be. Axel, for those that don't know, is the name of a tarantula that escaped into the yard. And we've managed to finally find his location by scanning a piece of his arse that we found. Where is it? Do I not have it? Look, look. Oh yeah, that's how I knew it was a tarantula. I was wondering why I was so sure it was a tarantula. An unidentifiable but fuzzy chunk of Axel tarantula. The fuzz bristles with barbs. And then Alkerion had the grand idea of scanning for tarantula chunks. And we found this. That's his willy. Apparently he's got a barbed willy. Oh, everything's laughing. I can't fight a tarantula, can I? Bought 2 new NVMEs to run in RAID 10.
Little tight around the
Can you
muscles.
upgrade to Windows 11 with your PC, Cats? Was it you that was saying you've done it recently? I need some heals, don't I? But do I need to? Do I take heals out? Fuck! I need some grass seeds. Get some grass seeds in morning, I think. Let's just have this bait cooked. Go get some grass seeds, and we'll be done. Do you ever get the masculine urge to climb a tree and gather honey? I mean, unironically, I think we all get the urge to go out and build something once in a while, right? Not like a garden shed or something, with just this stupid testosterone. 2 spicy shards and a mint shard. Why not? Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? No, because I am afraid of ghosts. Shaggy Dan, good morning. I'm on Windows 10 still. Is today the day? I don't know. I think somebody mentioned it was around this time, right? I don't think there's a person in the Doomhaus that can't run Windows 11. Gotcha. I gotta say, if there's anybody, you always talk about how old your GPU is, right?
Tastes better when you hunt it yourself.
Trim? Absolutely.
Bottle that up and
Now you're
make
speaking
it
my
count.
language. Right, let's do the morning chores. And I think we'll go over. Oh, I'm anxious. Get some grass seeds for some heals, but we're not going to go crazy. How about I show you my ass? Any takers? Anyone? Hello? You have a 2015 main board, or you could probably just be able to find a buy or something. Yeah. I just hate the idea that I won't be able to get Windows updates that interrupt everything at all times. Yeah, Trim, honestly, you missed a real stinker. Sadly, I think it's going to be a real bad one. You should be so glad you missed out on it. I thought after saying that, there wasn't Sothan there to upset everybody by stealing all the books. That was a banger. Hasn't Trim already done a face reveal? Only his upper face. The ugly one. You can opt into the 1-year extension, yeah, and that gets you, still gets you the updates, right? At bottom. This goes to something I've been thinking about lately. I think I'm genuinely beyond swearing at this point. Not myself, I'll still do it, but I mean, I've lost. I no longer find swearing to have the impact or be funny or anything that it used to. For some reason, Trim could have said any swear word possible there, but he said bottom, which is about as bland as it gets. But it was funnier. It was a welcome break. Okay, I don't know, I seem to... Fuck off. It's lost its impact. A man whose fear of ghosts outweighs his stomach. Can't blame you, I wouldn't work for Tibble either. There we go. Lovely. It's because of the language you use at football. No, the friend in front, he brings his youngest now to the game, who's like 8. And he says, don't worry, you can swear in front of him all you like, he's fine, he is worse at school. I've actually had to calm down. Paula, welcome to the stream. 7 days, yeah, jokes aside, 7 days was great. We got all nicely set up, we've got a little base going, sort of. As for the Blood Moon, we're fucked, but we did so much questing. So you have to do your introductory starter quest on your own, which is like digging up some bullshit. Sorry, I didn't answer Trim genuinely anyway, Paula, don't worry. But because the difficulties were cranked so high, we decided to go and help each other, so we did 7 of the same quest, all in a line, just to keep each other alive. Then Bear died anyway. And Martin's was under a road. Martin's just... I mean, it's important for somebody to become the fall guy. Razor, welcome to the stream. Are you fucking a tarantula soon? I am. I'm not son, but I am. I'm going to pretend you didn't say son and said soon, and I'm going to say yes, I am. I'm heading over there as we speak. Permadeath. No. Well, we thought Bear would fail his quest. You know, 7 days is right. But apparently the introductory quest, you can die during and you don't lose it, you know? Yeah, fucking Martin's quest was under the road. Well, because he was the only one that could see it. We were like, Martin, show us where it is. And we were digging, and we were digging, and we were digging, and digging under the road, and we dug the whole concrete out, and Martin's like, oh, I forgot to click start quest. Scum of the earth. Razor, good afternoon. Paula, good morning. Yeah, 7 days was dippers. Fucking mine. And then he enabled it, and the box that we were digging up just went, that appeared. Don't do that. Don't do this now. You killed me yesterday in that room. Okay, I've got a bit of time, I think. Right then, we're off to... No, I didn't get it. Allow me to just go and get the bait. I nearly set off without it then. That was stupid. Also, Martin's triangle above his head in 7 days, you know, when you play multiplayer, there's a little coloured triangle that everybody knows, everybody can share, so like Augur's yellow and Trim's red and Stubbler's purple. Martin's was pink, and everybody called him Piggy all night. You had a good night last night, Martin, I'm sure. Okay, right, Spider Slider. There we go. Good, so now I have Spider Slider, which gives me Web Crawler.
I got bullied.
Basically, yeah. But it's a good royal load of fun for everybody else. Why is everybody telling me to check Discord lately? I just want fucking hell this guy. Don't check Discord. You'll be confused. All of you that have not read anything Razor's ever said because he's a detestable human being, don't check Discord. It'll throw your entire perception up in the air. Stop adulting. You need to behave like an edgy 17-year-old. What do you mean? I mean, saying the word adulting is the edgy 17-year-old thing to do, right? You mean in the context of swearing, Cat? I don't know. I think like you can normalise to anything, can't you? So swear. I don't know. I've not heard a good use of swearing in quite a long time. And for some reason, I find a bit of creativity in people using bottom instead of bum. Exactly, Cats. I've been laughing at that more than anything lately. Or I just talk to people too much. Go on, Razor. The more emphasis you put on it, the worse it gets, right? I think the worst thing about... The thing that makes swearing not funny is the knowledge that somebody's trying. Right, can you just... Mate. Piss off.
Just looking, I promise.
Fucking turkey doomers. Yeah, I think that the last bastion of humour in swearing is people that are doing it without thinking, like if somebody trips over or something. Like if the vicar in church trips over and gives a good big shit or something. There's humour in that left. Isn't it cheeky? Exactly, yeah. I think that's the thing, right? Swearing becomes an affectation, right? Like something you've tacked onto your personality to look more whatever it would give you. This is underhand, so I managed to talk myself out of swearing so I don't get all the VODs restricted on YouTube. My social battery ran out last night during stream while on a Discord call. I said I got to go and hung up and played the 2 remaining games to finish out the 3 hours in near silence. Yesterday was an off day, everyone. Spooky. Yeah, I fully get that. I think I very rarely get it in a Doomhaus context because oftentimes we're like really busy and there's always something to be talking about or organising or whatever. Also, people I've known for like 10 years at this point, right? But yeah, whenever I'm in like a big, like for WoW for example, and I'm in a raid, and it's a raid that we're competent at. For some reason, my social battery's like, just leave this 40-person Discord call immediately. You don't need this information. Do yourself a favour. And yes, I constantly do it myself. Best is in Ireland when you hear someone say sugar. Yeah, I think there's probably more humour in somebody trying not to swear and swearing than somebody trying their hardest to swear it. So if this makes any sense, my native dialect is heavily influenced by Russian and is riddled with swearing, almost non-functional. It's almost non-functional to speak politely in it. What, so the Russian occupation of that part, so what is it, some kind of like bastardised Russian Farsi sounding? What is it? Whereas saying the same thing in Persian will be considered a social death sentence. Just don't cross the mountains. Stay in the marshes, Reza. You're too fork-tongued for the rest of the country. 40 people? Fuck that. No, it's not that Martin at all, honestly. You're in a 40-person call, but because it's a raid scenario, there's only ever the raid leader speaking. You'd be surprised. I've been in 40-person calls 2 or 3 times a week for 20 years, and I've never heard one be spammy or too many people talking at once. That's just a Doomhaus problem. Yeah, no, it's good. Because if you talk all over the raid leader, you don't get anything done, you see. So while there's a little bit of discussion in between pulls and stuff, it's mostly just the raid leader. But even still, it's instructions and stuff that I don't need. Like what I was saying behind... Yeah, I know, right? It's fucking... What was there, 8 people in the game at that time? And Martin's like, oh shit, behind you, behind you. Fucking 7 people all turned around at once. 6 of which didn't need it. But I've said this a few times. You will notice that the people with good Discord discipline out of the box are usually WoW players. Because they're used to being in a call like that and they know the limits of the voice call. The dialect I speak, some call it a language, as well as called a Western Caspian language, influenced by many, many languages. Western Caspian, so what's that? Like all of the Caucasus countries, as well as Russia, and the Middle East being right there, and all the other Western European languages being like a hop, skip, and a jump over. I bet, but you got to swear in it. It's impossible to speak it politely. It's like how you put, I can't pronounce those two, in Russian before and after any word, and it'll make sense. A bit like the word fucking in English, right? I don't need to use the word fucking in this upcoming sentence, but I could fucking say it at any fucking point, and it would fit in fucking nicely. A bit like that, you mean? Dougie, good morning. I don't know why I'm fannying about, I'm just scared. Right. Boys and girls. Should I make a bedroll outside? Shit! I really should, shouldn't I? Hang on, let me just nip back up here. I'm about to go in and fight and summon the first boss. Like Broodmother boss. A tarantula we've not laid eyes on yet called Axel. Is there any clover or sprigs that I could use? There isn't, is there? Should I go make a bed? I should make a bedroll, because otherwise I'm doing a massive unnecessary run back. Where am I going to find water to get clover? Actually, there is a bedroll up here, isn't there? Hang on a minute, everybody. I know this seems silly, but there's method to my madness. Dougie, are you well? Good morning. But I suppose if you need to speak the language, if you need to swear in it to speak the language, then it's barely even swearing at that point, right? In your own area, at least. Grab these sprigs just in case there is any clover to save me. Apologies, everybody, for the long journey, but Obsidian didn't give us any zip lines. Right, any clover down here? I either need clover or to go grab my already existing bed. Clover? A little bit of water for some clover for Stubbler, maybe? No? Fuck.
Ah, that hit the spot.
Okay, I've been in that tree, Ernest. I know there's a bedroll over here near that log. Let's go grab that if I need to. But I think I actually made a bedroll outside the anthill down here, I think. When I was going in and raiding that in the past, which is up this way, I believe. Careful of sleeping wolf spiders in this area. That's just a bee. How is it that I was feeling good about a 7th point in marbles yesterday, but Mina still has almost double mine at 13? Well, she's on 8 marbles wins, but she won Eurovision. So that got her 5. But I think you came 3rd, didn't you, in Eurovision, Dougie? I seem to think. Or is there a bedroll? No, the bed's over here. What time are we playing tonight? Probably the same time mine, I would say. I'll let you know a bit closer to the time, but just shoot for 8 PM and that's probably when we're playing. Come one, come all. Right, sorry for the detour, everybody, but I needed a bedroll. And there is one, I think, behind the baseball. What are you? I can do without that. Right, give me this. Give me 3. What the fuck was that? Alright, we've got the clover leaves. Run! Right, let's go summon Axel. I'll summon him before the midstream break and we'll have a go. Alright, here's a question. For those that don't know what I'm about to face... Shit, I have to eat food. For those that don't know about what I'm about to face, what percentage will Axel's health bar be at when I die? $100? Zaz says 99. Martin says 70. This might be some kind of starter boss. Cheeky says I'll get him down below half. Yeah, as far as I know, this could be just like they've just added like a starter boss for the, because this is the tutorial area, don't forget. As far as much as we played. Cats. Isn't there something now where 67 is the funny number? You lot will have to help me. Can I make this jump? Oh, I don't want to fail this. Gwynblade, you're a connoisseur of meme culture. Okay, made it. Right. Let's go build a bedroll. Put the teacher on the top. Okay. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm brave. It's only grounded. I've defeated many a Black Widow. Praying Mantis. So then, good morning. I'm about to summon the boss. Axel, the lost tarantula, which we found yesterday by scanning the piece of his ass that was found in his cage. So then, good morning.
Science!
My science? I like it raw.
Did a cursory glance mine. It's something to do with a Philadelphia rap song or something. But it's never usually what this thing is, and it's more how's it got to this point. But it's 6-7 while moving your hands up and down, palms up, making Stubbler a little more Gen Z. Yes, finally. It'd be the opposite one. Isn't it even younger? The thing when you're fighting anything big in this game is you'll either ace it or it aces you. That's true. It's a TikTok thing young kids are obsessed with. You shot me, Sota. Amadeus.
I ain't gonna walk around in the dark like
Crazy Lady, welcome to the stream. You didn't. I'm just starting now. Crazy Lady, good morning. Should re-record the raw science. Make a sound alert for it. I'd shell out for that. Make it 100,000 bits. Right then, I'm going to take the spider slider, which means I can walk over this a bit faster. Just finished the previous VOD. All you've missed so far is me going and getting the Evercoal jar chunks, Crazy Lady. Right, if you wasn't here yesterday, this is it. I've made the bait. We found his location. Or her, I don't know. Check this out. Some kid under the hedge had made himself a little battlefield. Brought all his toy soldiers down here, even a helicopter with a light on it. And this is the war zone. I need to make a bedroll. I'm just going to make it just out here slightly. I forgot I was supposed to be doing that. Just so I can respawn. Spider slider will last me a little while. Okay, there's some new stuff I could make, I didn't realise. Bedroll would be, I suppose, just on the default pane, right? Yeah. Ah shit, I can't make bedrolls in here. Sorry, we'll make it outside. I forgot this little wrinkle. No land rights. Out here, maybe? Come on, game, behave. You can tell this is a boss area, can't you?
A fine piece of handiwork, Mr. Smalls.
Alright, this is just an exploratory attempt. No part of me expects to get anything done here.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
But I'm going to do it in my ladybug armour, obviously, for the sake of defending myself. My sword's actually about to break. I should have thought of repairing that. But frankly, don't expect to be surviving very long. Probably don't need to worry about it. Wants to fight Axel. No, thank you. I mean, for the sake of being a little... Listen, I'm very realistic when it comes to my chances of fighting bosses in this game. Okay. It was in the first game you had a fairly specific builds. I do, cheeky, and I was just thinking I'm going to do the same. So, I have the ladybug armour, which is heavy armour, like tanking gear. But it also... I get health back on blocks. Any block. perfect on that. The sword has... Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Cheek. I forgot that bit. The sword has lifesteal, so I'm healing on block and healing on attacking. So this is my build that kind of based around as defensive and self-healing as it gets. And then when it comes to the actual build itself, obviously swords and shields. But I'm going to go for heightened... No, I'll tell you what I'll go for. Do I want higher stamina or higher run speed? Probably stamina. Because I'm going to need to be blocking a lot, right? And that uses stamina. And then this Mithridatism, which is poison resistance. I'm assuming if this boss does anything, it's poison. Okay. I've set my spawn. I'm going to save, but this is not to reload. I just feel better saving before a boss fight, just in case something bugs. The glass cannon is a horrible build. Alright, I'm going to mute alerts. Because if there's a cool opening for this, I want to see it raw. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1.
Just looking, I promise. Ooh, boy, that's a big mammoth jammer. You can run, but you
Hello, wow, the size! What the fuck is this? Ooh, fuck. Okay, that hurts a lot. Friend, listen. The fucking scale of it, though. Look at his health bar as well. Like I said, either you ace it or it aces you. Got a pink name, I didn't even hit the bastard as that. Okay. This is going to be meaty. Fucking sword and shield are both broken. Woof. Hang on, let me go get my stuff back. This is going to be difficult. Or I just have to avoid that one hit, because he did do, it seems, a really slow, like, General Spider 3 hit. You saw me perfect parrying immediately. But that ground pound, I cannot block, I don't think. Because that, I think I was blocking for that, not trying to perfect parry. Fair. I like the word fair as a review. Problem is, though, is I've used the bait, right? So I'm going to have to make, a bait every attempt. Oh, no, the bait's back.
I promise.
Yeah, alright, that's good then. I get the bait back. One more attempt. Even though my sword's about to break and my thing's about to break. I'll be honest, purely selfishly, I want a thumbnail of that fucking thing. Damn though, the sheer damage. It smashed everything. I mean, I wasn't fully healed though, was I suppose. It's chuffing massive, crazy lady, that's true. The health bar was the stupid thing is, that might not have been that big of a health bar, but it was just separated into such tiny segments that it felt like it. Martin, unironically, it is. This is a boss in the tutorial area. Ooh, wormwood might get spicy the longer we go. As if it isn't already. No, I think the infected broodmother had a very big health bar, but I don't know if it was as split up like that. But if this guy is a big tanky bitch, then that explains it. Okay, this is agonising game. Fucking hell. See why I made the spider sword. Alright. That was dumb. Where's my bag?
Just looking, I promise.
Oh, my poor little backpack. Remember the days? Meanwhile, you're playing Death Stranding 3.
Hell, don't you go running off on me again.
Alright, what if I take some consumables this time? Is it going to help in any way? That's all I've got. Fuck. But look, don't worry. Fear not. I do slightly more damage to spiders. Right. One more try. It's so big. So that's not amazing, though. Look at the size of him. But I deserve that completely. Jesus, I immediately blocked there. Fucking hell. I will own up, I will hold my hands up. I fucking deserve that. Axel doesn't like photos.
Don't make him like I used to.
Oh, now everything's broken. Is it because I called him fat? That is dumb. Look, what do you mean look at his little face? That little face just destroyed me. Man, look at my gear. Shit. Now I've got to use the dagger build. Oh yeah, I could have one more attempt with the dagger build. Press 1 to really die. Fucking hell. Looks like a cobalt blue. Is there such a thing as a cobalt blue tarantula? Yesterday I found myself in a Reddit thread about streamer controversy. People that are watching these massive streamers are stupid. I don't think it's people that watch massive streamers. I watch massive streamers, but the people that live their life.
Ready yet? I'm getting impatient.
Don't you dare. If she does this now, I give up. Okay, no. It's people that treat it like it's a soap opera, Cats, right? But you're definitely right. Axel sucks. Remember when I mentioned a tactical nuke? Now would be the perfect time for it. Yeah, it would. That fucking Armageddon thing that Cats uses in Worms. Yeah, let's summon Axel and try and survive longer than 8 seconds. And then maybe she'll attack, then Axel can finish them off in 3 seconds, then kill me. Dodge and perfect parry. Yeah, the Reddit threads like live stream fails and all that Cats. It's ridiculous. But then I suppose people were doing it to TV shows 10 years ago, 30 years ago, right? Radio dramas and all sorts, I'm sure. It's just some human instinct to be idiots, but back then we weren't staring at the... I think those Reddits are like, you know, the like TV gossip magazines that you would see when you're at the checkout at the supermarket or whatever. Reddit's just that for internet culture, right? Or those Reddits, I will say. Okay, right, my gear's absolutely knackered. Where did I die? There. So what I'm going to do now is...
Hell, don't you go running off on me.
Die again, basically, but...
Little tight around the muscles.
Oops, die again in slightly better armour. Problem is, this is not defensive armour, and I am extremely weak. Are we ready for one more attempt? Can I get his health down 1% before getting completely shit on? 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is stupid. Dodge and perfect parry. I think dodging might actually be the flavour here. Ow, okay, that's all of my health gone. How the fuck am I going to just survive any hit? Look, he's got a scar on his back, look. That must have been when the box fell. Nice. You used to sell tarantulas, Martin. Okay, let's learn his attacks a bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I could hit fangs are taller than I am, yeah. I'll carry on, welcome to the stream. That mother has a hell of a lot of health, it really does. You're right, like that's my thought, crazily. I don't even know where my attacks are going to come from. You need to stop talking about the encounter. That was a fish. Yeah, I can dodge certain parts of it, but not all of it. Wait, what's the problem with talking about it? I don't know how I hit. It might be the legs, crazy lady, I suppose, because it's not going to be a case of weak points. It's going to be the only thing I can actually feasibly reach. Just run like a bitch and use the bow. Hey, that might be a thing. I might have to respec to a hunter. Okay, before I go for the midstream break, though, real quick, let's have a look. Is there a section here for bosses, maybe? Because I did peep him, right? Neutral. Stranger. Where is he on here? Oh, they're all stuff. Angry. There he is. Axel. Axel roams the park. Drops tarantula chunks. Does he? Drops tarantula chunks, fangs, talons, and venom on death. He has no weaknesses, but is resistant to my sword. Shit. Fresh, explosive, and venom. His weak points are his ass. How am I going to get to his ass? I also feel like there's a bit of Shadow of the Colossus stuff going on here with that, like, scar there, look. I wonder if there's a point where you can get up and manipulate that somehow. No, this does stabbing damage as well, Azar, I think. The thingy needle, which I can't look at right now. Hang on, let me have a look. I think. But otherwise we're about to be... Or is it...
Earn every second you spend in my park.
Stabbing. Is she going to attack now? Fuck it. Yep, just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me, but leave my bedroll, you bastards. I need to go for a midstream break. I might as well just die, hadn't I? Fuck's sake. Typical timing. Read somewhere it's supposed to be a red knee tarantula.
God, I expected more from you.
Shut up, knobhead. Right, I've dropped some gear, and I need to go back in. Wait,
go running off on me again.
The Orkbugs are still here, what the fuck? Okay, they've despawned. Right, I'm going to go for a midstream break, then we'll sleep. And then I'm going to go back and get my gear, and we're going to have to think of... I don't know what, but Axel needs to be, you know?
Edgelord twat.
You can get to his ass as he shits out your remains. Thanks, I'll carry on, yeah. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Martin's in charge.
Spam. You are cute, 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 you are cute. You obtuse, you obtuse, you obtuse, you obtuse, you obtuse. Burger, 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 burger.
Actually covering a really pleasant view of the sun, of the moon. Beautiful. You get an ad just as it played. Right, what's in this can? Welcome back, everybody. Martin, thank you for the bits. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Cats, thank you for the bits. You do the you are cute thing, yeah. As that says Professor Peppy. Martin says Professor Peppy. Cat says Professor Peppy. Cheeky says cream soda. Crazy Lady says lemonade. Alright, let's go get the gear. That was embarrassing. When we can't change Cat's first answer counts. I'm sorry, you're going to have to ride this into the wall like Azar and Martin are doing. Oh dear. Shaggy dances, Pepsi Max. I would kind of want to say Professor Peppy because everybody else did, but this lemonade says Dougie. I didn't see Martin's guess. Well, you've all boxed yourselves in, which is an easy finesse for me. Fuck. Wait, why is there a hype train incoming? What? Hype, what? For what? 4 bits? That can't be something, because I've disabled hype trains. What? Yeah, keep it at 0. Let's let that wear off. There's a hype type. Codboy, welcome to the stream. Not even 1%. Why does this happen? They're disabled. You scumbag. You scumbag! Coming in here and gifted subs. Creaky go. Stop! Is it just a random thing, Crazy Lady? Is that what it is? Anonymous gifter, you sly scumbag son of a... Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Kriegi. Blazeni Lab. Magnus P95. Shearer, does that say? And Merigina. All-time record shattered. Has Twitch fucked something up? Jamie, welcome to the stream. I apologise. We're getting... hype train. I had someone resub, then 2 minutes later it gave me one at like 15%. I don't mind if it's just a phantom thing, like Cheeky says. Like, that's alright. If it does that to people, that's pretty cool. But don't. Just... don't do it to people who have them disabled, right? That seems dumb. Martin,
A
you...
1529 manual on how to dance to impress girls specifically recommends never fart when you are dancing. Grit your teeth and compel your ass to hold back the fart.
In the 1920... Henry of Scalit's right, that Jim. Martin, thank you for the gifted sub. There you go, Codbuyer, that.
Hell, don't you go running off on me.
Thank you, Anonymous. I forgot we used to completely condemn everything Anonymous
We could
gifter
bottle
ever
that
did.
up and make a killing. Wish I had fries with that.
How much does this do to our hype train progress bar?
We don't have a hype train progress bar. Right, if you just arrived, let me show you something. Shearer, welcome. Is that how we say it? Is it Shearer? Welcome to the stream. Azak, fuck off, everybody, right? Stop. I'm going to do this and just sit quietly. Gifted a sub to Sothan. Gifted a... Wait, look what it says. Hang on a minute, I'm just going to screenshot something and put it in Discord. Check Discord. Twitch said that themselves, look. Everybody piss off. I mean, give a sub to that your likeness guy. He's very handsome.
A little tight around the muscles.
Jamie, are you well? Welcome to the stream and good afternoon. Shira, welcome to the stream. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Azar. Thank you, Alkirion, for the gifteds. Kelly, thank you for the sub. Fuck off. Everybody, behave. Thank you, Kelly. Dougie, thank you for the big bits as well. He was Martin, yeah. It actually says sub to the Sothan. Piss off, everybody. Right. Thank you. I appreciate everybody's generosity, jokes aside. If you weren't here before, check this out. I'm going to have one last attempt until my gear breaks. Ready?
Grow house.
Level 1 all-time record. It's because they're disabled. They're supposed to be disabled. 3, 2, 1. Check this out. This is the new boss that we've discovered. Somebody dropped a tarantula cage during the chaos, and Axel broke free. Okay, I need to dodge that, don't I? Just getting close to him hurts. Yeah, it's coming, don't worry. Fuck off, whoever that is. How am I going to get any hits on him? Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. I'm going to hurt him, look. Or him. Barely perceptible damage. Okay, dodge.
Did you fort Axel yet?
No, I've not. I don't know where he is, Azar. Okay, I'm going to dodge and just stay alive for hopefully as long as possible. We've done about 40 seconds. How do I ever get any damage in on this boss? Alkirion, thank you for the gifted sub to Tarantula. Thank you for the 20 gifted. Ow. I don't know if I am leveled enough though, Jamie, that's the thing. There is only up to tier 3 armour in the game, and I'm currently wearing tier 3, so I surely should be able to fight him. But he's been an absolute one-shot machine.
Did you survive the first hit from Axel yet?
I'm in my, like, rogue gear at the moment, so this is not the gear to be fighting in, but I just want to get the dodge timing right, because I feel like this might be a dodge boss, and there's not many of them in the game. Ow! Oh. Ooh. I nearly hit him for a second. Crazy Lady, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Kelly, thank you for the sub. Alkirion, Martin. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted. Zazar, thank you for the gifted. Dougie, thank you for the bits. Oh, look at that. How do I ever... This has to... Everything on this, I think, for me at the moment, has to be perfect parries. Oh, I could do it in ranged, yeah. I guess that's the one thing that I could do on a boss that's so very heavily dodge-based. Let's sleep. Not half trim. Thank you all for the gifted subs, I appreciate it. Trolling bastard. You're in rogue gear now? Yeah. Lethal. Thought we had a helper for the fight to draw aggro. Bear would die and not come back immediately. Imagine me trying to res Bear in there. You're Elden Ring ready. You're not Elden Ring ready. Yeah, so basically, Jamie, I mean, the only thing that's available that I can find at the moment is tier 3 armour, which I'm currently in low. And it's not enough. I think this is going to be a massive skill check. Exactly, mind, right? Imagine. That's the thing, right? That, like, one thing about predictions is when you're finding something cool and something interesting, like, you want to talk about it, but if there's a death, the only thing you're talking about is people's channel points, right? Sometimes it's nice to save it and then do the prediction, like, on an attempt that might work. Cool and interesting are strong words for this game. What would you describe it as, Trin? Give us 2 big words. Your spiciest take. Hit us with it. Mind right, I will. Good morning. Alright, I'm going to get my gear back and we're going to call at least this attempt. Go back and get some repairs. I did manage to do some relatively good blocking, didn't I? At first. I did like a full 3 hits or something. Poo and rubbish. Damn, Trim. For the record, Trim started playing Grounded 1 on War Mode and got absolutely assaulted in the hedge and uninstalled it. We've all been there. As somebody who spent the last 20 minutes getting assaulted in a hedge by Axel. What, 3% you say? No. So how I don't know how hype trains work. Educate me. Does that purple bar at the top go down to nothing and then it's all finished? And the more you give, the more it increases the level? If you're wondering why I've got this far without knowing, I disabled them the second they appeared, but apparently they just give hype trains to streamers at random now. Does it not go down? Is there a timer that I can't see under the... Oh yeah, up top right. Okay. I have OBS over the top right of chat. What's hype chest? What's happening? I got a frog emote. Wonderful. There you go, everybody. Congratulations. Choo choo, says everyone. All-time record shattered on our first ever hype train. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate the 11 subs. You are very generous. Even if it was used to abuse me. For this place. I know, right, Trim? It's like we've sold out. Oh shit! Oh god! Fucking Bear. Do you know what?
I guess.
I'm going into this. I'm giving Bear a pink name in Discord because Bear waited until the hype type had finished before he added to it. Bear, pink name. Congratulations. Wear it with pride. You didn't contribute to that bullshit. Bear, thank you for 7 months. I appreciate the tier 1. Thank you, Bear. And good afternoon. I've just managed to actually find the tarantula boss and I didn't go and get my gear, did I? Fucking idiot. I missed it. Press 1 to have one more attempt at Axel to show Bear.
I'm feeling less grape, more raisin right now.
Mary says 2. I was there when Baru got to like level 47 or something. Did you see? Pirate Software got the record, and then a load of Discord things leaked of him talking to his mod saying, I'm going on different accounts, I'm trying to spend as much as I can, but it's not going up. By 3 seconds, Bear. No, we're not having another hype train. I've spent so much time walking on fucking spider webs. I think so, Razy, yeah. So I don't know what the actual record is. I did see that Kai Cenat, I know we're supposed to not like popular streamers, but that Kai Cenat got to 1 million subs in a month. Woof. Right, where's my bag? Oh, you meant you missed the hype train, Bear, I see. That's good actually then, because it means I don't need to resub an Axel. You can trim, yeah, but you need to cook a specific meal that gets you over it, or wear a specific type of armour.
Hell, don't you go.
And I had it
on,
on the first few attempts, but I've run out since, so I'm just doing it the slow way now. Right, I'm not going to die to lack of drink. The weapons took such a beating. You know what? Let's go and gear up. I don't want to smash my gear up so I can't fight on the way home. That would be silly. I'd literally never heard of that Kai dude until like a week ago when he had a Linkin Park or someone on his stream. Yeah, he's huge. Absolutely huge. I have no bones about admitting that I was well aware of his presence, yeah. There's worse. There's absolutely worse, I think. He seems alright. I hate the guy so much, his face alone makes me angry. There you go. I mean, everybody probably, I think it's the most mainstream opinion in the world to hate that guy, right? But he seems fine. Look at all you normies. Bear, thank you for the sub. We had a conversation where I watched him. I got recommended a video on YouTube of him doing some live stream, the IRL thing, and there was some kid sat near a lake, and he went and just sat and talked to him about school, and it was painfully wholesome. I am different as I don't watch him because I'm employed. I have seen a lot of streamer stuff. Whenever there's some drama or whatever, you get it all recommended, don't you? Oh, I am indifferent, I say. If it says, big news for the unemployed as streamer drama kicks off over at X, Y, or Z. Yeah. Nice, sorry. And I'm losing social credit for being relatively positive about a mainstream thing. I'm with you, Razor, actually. Alright, let's go home. It's my only gateway into whatever you call this stuff. A million subs is wild though, right? That's crazy. I don't think I'll be revealing to my friend that I know where to find Axel. Yeah, sensible. It's a mystery, and it will remain a mystery. That fight though. I genuinely don't even know where to start. Like, how would I attempt to even do 5% damage on that boss? Because it's not like dodging felt like it was going to be the solution, but I think it. Saying that, I only ever had one attempt, didn't I, with my full sword and board tank build, and I just ate one of those attacks on low health. Like Cheeky says, and Crazy Lady says, that there might be a world where ranged is good for it, but I'm sure there must be a way to kill it in every build, right?
Now that's fresh.
But how? I don't know. I wonder if perfect parries are what you need. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to kill this mosquito, aren't I, to get the beak to repair the sword. You beat the infected broodmother, I'm sure you can beat Axel. That is true. I've actually been saying that, Kelly, in everything since that day. Like in my summer car, when I was particularly stuck or whatever, I'd be like, no, I beat infected broodmother, I can do anything. So I suppose that one day we'll kill it, but damn, this seems impossible right now. At least the infected broodmother had a phase 1 where I felt relatively competent for 5 seconds until it stood back up again. If you beat my summer car, you can beat any game on the planet. I suppose that's true. Dynamite would help, yeah. Another thing I keep using to remind myself to stay calm in games is the triple feral packs in State of Decay 3 on Lethal. 2, I should say. Because the thing that kills you in State of Decay 3, I've discovered, 2, the thing that kills you on Lethal in State of Decay 2 is panic. It's only ever panic. So, like, I mean, it was mostly on Dread where I built the muscle memory, but calm saves you in 95% of circumstances in that game. Both me and the husband play tanky while our friend plays ranged, so he might struggle. Well, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You might have to switch to 3 ranged classes. Yeah, it is true. It is same as hardcore WoW. But there are certain games and certain situations where you need to be high energy. You need to be like super locked in and focused, and you need to have your blood up and your adrenaline pumping. But that is just lethal. Lethal. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Yeah. But in State of Decay 3, I keep saying 3. In State of Decay 2, for example, when you had a triple feral pack on you, for example, you all remember, you've seen enough of that game, right? but they had the red skull helmets on. You couldn't just one-shot them like you could in it. You had to hit 3 hits. But if he was like, oh, I fucking hell need to fight, oh my god, but the actual trick was just to keep running away, not sprint, just run gently and slowly, and do the like dodge move whenever they go for their attacks, and just keep doing that until you get to somewhere you can either climb up or a vehicle you can get in and leave. It was always tactic. And in terms of slow and steady, I think if I was to go back to my summer car, I could probably win that amateur trophy in a lot less attempts. Because the one thing I realised is when I had that run that was the winning run, it felt slow, but it was really smooth. I think speed, ironically, is the killer in that rally. I think I finally worked it out at the very end. And I'm saying this as somebody that's shit at video games, as is well proven. But ironically though, does this card say he's resistant to brat bursts? Explosive, yeah. Yeah, there you go, Cats. He's resistant to explosives. You're right though, Trim. Hardcore WoW is the same in most of the cases, right? Satan, welcome to the stream. I found remaining calm and patient in Silk Song helps a lot with fights. I play at high speed build though and keep dying. All gas, no brakes. Expect when I get broke. Yeah, it's just it, right? I think that's where the learning comes in as well. Like if you're fucking full bloods up adrenaline going crazy, then you're kind of running on emotion and not really assessing a situation, right? Yeah, exactly, Cats. It's not about raw pace, and I think that was the mistake I kept making. Because after we beat the amateur one, the junior one, I thought, fucking hell, I'm going to really have to gun it on this amateur rally. So I was just constantly flying, and if I wasn't at full speed, I thought I'm never going to win it. But in reality, it's a bit more forgiving than that, I think. I have no self-preservation, so I'm a bit shit at games. I actually think that's me being the exact opposite Crazy Lady is kind of a problem as well. I get a little bit too scared of taking damage or anything, but in some games it's a boon, and in some it kills you. What kills you in 7 Days to Die is your friends randomly beating the crap out of a police car while you have no stamina to run away. I checked the footage, and while Kitten owned up to it, and while Augur owned up to it, we've still not worked out who the third person who was beaten on that police car was last night. But there definitely was 3, it's just hard to see who. Is he not resistant to spicy? Oh yeah. Not like a normal spider, then. Fucking hell, did I wait and I wore this because I thought it was being cool? Yeah. I think the thing to learn in this stream about how to play video games is not how to be good at them, it's how to get by while being shit at them. That I feel like I'm qualified to speak on. Alright, we're home. Let's repair. It's extra damage, yeah. But I thought, oh, I'm playing into the old traditional spider weaknesses here. One step ahead of you, Axel. But no. Alright, fully repaired. Do you know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to just take a load of repair stuff out with me and just keep fighting Axel all afternoon until I've got a little bit of a grasp on what we're doing. Would you judge me? Just keep doing it with no heals. I do have the Crimson event. Oh, I've got it on me, yeah, that's true. Should maybe put that on there, shouldn't I? Okay. I feel like it would be the only way to learn. What would I need to take with me? I'd need to take... Ah, fucking hell. I shouldn't have repaired, should I? I think I need blueberry leather. Do I have any blueberry out here on the rack? Balls. Show us your eggs. You do what you want, hun. They never listen to us anyway. True. Yeah, no, whenever I ask, I'm more thinking, is this a silly idea? Am I going to fuck the playthrough up?
That hit the spot.
By burning through all of my, like, resources. I think for repairs of this gear, you need blueberry leather. You need wolf spider, parts, fangs, and venom. Do I not have any wolf spider? Oh, there. Wolf spider, venom, parts, and fangs. Then I need... Shit! I shouldn't have repaired it until I checked this, should I? I definitely need ladybug parts. Does it not say what you need to repair these things? That's information that wouldn't be bad to have. Definitely need ladybug parts, don't I? I'm sorry, cheeky. And then it would be mosquito faces and bumholes for the other sword. I won't be using it. I'll be using the Crimson Avenger for it. Look, this new sword. I'll just level up the Crimson Avenger, actually. I'll upgrade it. Right, level 3 tough. I'm worried that they're going to add something and then you can't swap weapon upgrades. Easy
Take
green
your
look.
best shot,
I need to go do that, actually. That's true. Alright. I'm going to do it. The goal today should be to survive as long as possible against Axel. Maybe I don't use that trinket though, I use this one. He says as if he's ever going to get 3 hits on the fucking thing. Because I can keep doing this until... No heals though. I know you'll always judge me. I ask those questions, asking if you're going to judge me if I do X, Y, or Z, knowing full well that I'll ignore whatever you suggest and you'll judge me anyway. It's the contract we all sign at 3 PM every afternoon, right? Easy green, good morning, though. You want to see my eggs trim?
Just looking, I promise.
Thoughts? That's been on ice for a long time. Where's my sword go? Oh, it's there. Okay, so when you upgrade it, you have to put it back on again. Okay. Alright. I don't know what it's going to take to repair the Crimson Avenger, though. But I do have the mosquito needle, don't I? Which, I'll take the faces and the asses out. You and you. Okay. Should we just... I think it's all I want to do. I want to fight Axel. Leave me alone. I should also probably invest in a lot more of these new fancy heals. Look at them. Lingonberry bandage that does a cooling gel which recover from sizzle buildup. Heal basses. Heal, but... I probably... Let's go bring the sap in and we'll just make the cheapest ones possible. Should we have a prediction for the rest of the stream? Does Stubbler manage to land a single hit on Axel? Quite good damage on this sword, actually. Should hope so as well if it's a fucking legendary or whatever it is. Edgelord approved. I could try the bow. That's true. Yeah, let's actually, before we set off, let's make a bunch of arrows out of Trim's arse feathers. Prediction for doing a Barret. Fucking hell, that's low standards. Are we doing it? Alright. / prediction. Somebody go in Discord for me and spam the word prediction in capitals. Start prediction. Do a single bar of damage to Axel today. You got 10 minutes on this, so use it wisely. A single bar of damage, right? Prediction is up, everybody. So thank you, my love. Right, best of luck, team. This is what predictions are made of. We've got all day for this as well. And by all day, I mean 50 minutes. Yeah, bar cats. So his health bar that goes across the top of the screen is split up into, what was it, about 15, 20 separate bars, right? So one of those bars. What happens if you do 2? I mean, that's a super win for Team 1, right? Yeah. Just get his health down to the first section. Fucking hell, though, this boss. So I don't have a sword that he's resistant to now. Razor says he's going to make this interesting. Because why not, he says. Wait, you can do this from your location? I suppose you're routed through about 17 different countries. Team 2 could argue it's not. If Team 2 tries to get out of it with that semantic loophole, then we'll laugh at them even more as we give Team 1 the point, shall we? Better about changing VPN. Oh fuck, I've accidentally gone to Rally Point Eric. That's not bad actually, I needed some water.
Now that's fresh.
Yeah, the word single does confuse this a little bit, right? Fuck 'em. Okay, Razor's gone now, we can all say what we truly think of him. He's got a nice dog and no else. There's going to be a lot of dying and walking back on spider webs, though. But this is probably a good... Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell, I thought I was poisoned by the hot dog then, but it was... Hello? The rest of the stream's just going to be web walking. Yeah, pretty much. And I'm not going to do any save scumming either. Alright, what's this looking like? Is it a healthy prediction? 170,000 channel points on yes, and 152,000 channel points on no. Interesting. Is everybody going on Team 2 aware of the fact that it means a single bar, meaning do I manage to get 1 bar down? If I get more than 1, that doesn't somehow invalidate it. Deal? $244k on Team 2. There's Razor. Oh shit, hello. Where have you come from? I feel like I've got a short sword. Fucking hell. Wait, listen. You're embarrassing me in front of like 10 people that don't like me. Annoyingly, Moobot's one. Ooh, not nice. Run! Yeah, I've got a short sword and I'm embarrassed about it and showing you in front of everybody. It's always caused me problems at school. It's been difficult in intimate situations. Also, I have a small penis. Get out here, dickhead. Ow! Thank God I stunned him then. Jesus. Okay, where was I? Calm, deep breaths. I'm lost. Where's the two? I've gone too far. In the wrong direction. Yeah, the one time I get venomed the whole fight because I didn't. I suppose when they resurface, they venom you, right? Whew. I was talking about Roman Gladius, where did genitals come into the discussion? I was just saying I've also got a, you know. I might not like to be honest on the internet. This is too many channel points now. I'd be afraid for your health, Stubbler. I don't want to get that raw science if it's guarded by a scorpion, do I? Alright, let's go. Let's head towards the fire pit and then we'll head back across. Give me zip lines, game! I know I can use the fucking buggy system, but I don't like it. I want my zip lines back. I used to really like... What's this thing, book? I used to really like getting on a zip line when it was boss fight time, like prepping for the fight, and then just sat there as Mindrite transported us across the map. Just nothing to do but dread what was coming. I like that little loop. Wouldn't they just, yeah. I'm so scared that they don't give us zip lines and they think that a flying mount is going to do the same thing. I don't want to fly. I want to zip. Is it a lot of channel points? Hang on, has Team 1 got smaller, or am I seeing things? Oh no, it's got bigger. Okay, that's a 500,000 channel point prediction. See, this is why we can't do predictions. We shouldn't do predictions every day. Because when you do them, they're a bit... You know what I mean? It's going to take me 45 minutes to get back over to the boss location. Did I bring the bait? Yeah. Let's go this way, don't we? Fuck off. Guessing no, but do you want a small amount of info the developers on? No, thanks. No, yeah, I appreciate you asking. Oh, I am poisoned. I just hope that's all. Maybe it's to show us just how much we're going to love zip lines. Maybe it's to remind us just how much we love zip lines. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, etc. Hey, my PC's not crashed. It's pretty good. I was worried at the start of the stream because my SSD was just disconnecting randomly. I was expecting it to do it on stream, and it still might, but it hasn't so far, so I'm at least happy about that. Okay, let's go over to Axel, which is down this way somewhere, can I?
I ain't gonna walk around in the dark like an idiot.
I do to build a little food stand over here, couldn't I? Oh yeah, true. Have I got nothing to eat? Eat these, I suppose. But every time I die, I get my food topped up, so I haven't worried about food recently, have I? Right. Back inside. Save. Not save. Sleep. And prepare to go again. Careful dropping off things though, because I don't have my trinket equipped. Suppose I could eat these. Delicious. There's loads of them over there. That's probably what we'll do in the morning then. Right then, let's go sleep and let's start. Can I start yet? Yeah, by the time I've walked over the... by the time I've eaten and walked over, it'll be time. Prediction's about to finish for anybody that wants to get involved. Best of luck everybody taking part. Good luck Team 1 more than anybody. This could be tough. But I've got plenty of stuff to keep repairing my gear. Delicious breakfast. Oh, that's a guy. Hello, friend, with your bandage, and he was eating these mushrooms too, and now he's dead. It's rotten meat as well, but I don't need rotten meat. One of the ominous scientists that didn't make it. Really pleasant. Water. I guess I'll just drip. No. Let's nip and find some while the predictions were enough, which it already has. Does anybody regret their choice? Fuck. Just want to find some water. Razor on team 2 has regretted his choice. No regrets. Zero water beads on this whole thing. That's very enjoyed in the Doomhaus. I mean, that's on you. By law, I regret everything after. Don't you blame the Doomhaus for all of your problems. That's my thing. 40 minutes to go. And I need to do a single bar of health on Axel. This might be how we have to do this going forward. Just keep... That's a mantis, that's a mantis, that's a mantis, that's a mantis. No! Fucking dickhead. God.
Just looking, I promise.
Did it say ribboned? Ribboned is this surprisingly violent language. And now shit for brains is camping near my corpse. Go away. Go home. Great boss fight, nice work. That's not even the boss, that's the thing, Schmitz. Schmitz, good morning. It's not the way I wanted to improve my shot at the prediction, but I'll take it. How am I going to get my gear back if dickheads... Right, I'm going to have to just try though, aren't I? I'm doing stealth. Or black screen.
Hell, don't you go running off on me again.
Nothing's ever fucking easy. Okay, where was we? We've had breakfast. Lovely.
Just looking, I promise.
No, don't see me again. Okay. My shield's fucked already. You can find out what you need to heal the sword now. That's true. That was what it was all about. Red ant mandibles and silk rope, it turns out. I would not have guessed that. Did I bring everything I would need to repair everything? Yeah, blueberry leather, blueberry leather, blueberry leather, and then you are not damaged yet, so I can't find that out. Right then. This is going to look stupid while I get over there.
In the dark like an idiot.
It's time for attempt number 1. Schmidt say well, good morning. I've actually managed to summon Axel. And as you can see by the current prediction that is live, my chances don't feel all that high. Alright, deep breaths. What should be the tactic? Now that I have my swords, is it going to be sensible to try and block as many attacks as I can? But in blocking, I'm just going to take more damage. Should I be blocking or should I be dodging, I wonder? That big talon attack where it's like the straight down thing, that I just need to get away from that as best as possible, right? That has to be dodge. But what I'm blocking, I don't know. I think there's the classic spider, like 3-hit attack, right? And he's very slow with it when he does it. That's the only thing I can think to block. He also does a charge that goes straight like over me, doesn't he? Or do I just be a bitch? And I didn't get any more arrows, did I? 26. But we can collect as we go. And he's not weak to anything, so it's not like I could get the spicy arrows or whatever, and that would be the solution. Do I try and just be a massive bitch and shoot him down for that? Oh, I might. Do I have any talents for bows? What is that? You see, there was a spider hanging from that then. Is that part of the Halloween update, maybe? Charge shot, critical chance slightly. I wonder if I shoot that part on his ass. But if I do, if I go in with a bow, then that means I have absolutely no... Because you can't block, look. Good luck, Team 1. Oh, look at it! Oh no, oh no! Oh no, oh no! I can't get out of this. I've done a bar already. I'm gonna get 2. I'm dead. Oh! Team 1? Thoughts? Team 2? Team 2's pretty fucking quiet right now. Fuck, I thought the bars were longer scissors. Hey, that's worthwhile information. If I hadn't have backed into that mess... Satan, good work. Crazy Lady, good work. Who else is there? Easy Green, good work. Ooh, hey, that's interesting though. Congratulations, Team 1. That's a fat payout. Huzzah. That's about what I expected, says Polar. Is it just you two? Everybody say the word sausage. I want to know who's on Team 2. Shaggy Dan, good work. Polar, good work. Did you clear the full bar? You're going to do it this stream anyway, I just didn't see. I got almost 2, Huzzah, yeah. The bars are tiny. I got 1.9 bars or something. Okay, well, that's progress, right? Team 1's got a couple of channel points in their pocket, which I'm happy about, and we've made some progress. Almost doubling your money, says... Good work, Team 1. Good work, Faith Hammers. Damn, that weak spot, though. Was there nobody else on Team 2? We'll pay out after the marbles, maybe. I want to keep going. Right, ranged is good. It wasn't a bar, it was a... I am surprised the bars were that small. I tell you what, Team 2. Who was it who suggested this? Let's have a little look. Let's have a little peep here. It was Azar. Maybe a prediction for doing a bar of damage or something, says Azar. Do we know what the updates will be? I guess they mostly happen to the game instead of augmenting things that are already in too much. There's a lot of updates. I think the last update was more of a fix and rebalance thing, Cats, that happened like 2 weeks ago. So they are doing like hot fixes and rebalances and patches and stuff. And then the next major content update, if that's what you're asking, is... There's a winter one, I think, which is going to introduce a lot. Yeah, the major things is going to be somewhere in winter. The amount of damage I thought was needed would have been like 3 or 4 bars. Yeah, they've got like a roadmap that's out at the moment. Right, don't get stuck in this. I didn't realise that was a possibility.
Hell, don't you go running off on me again.
But I need to collect all of my arrows, don't I, before we go again. So yeah, I think the next major one will be in the winter. So we'll probably be playing through the winter update, I dare say, especially because on Monday we're having a brief period off to play Resident Evil, right? So shall I try the same thing again? I died with the bow, look. No, I actually switched to the sword and then died. That was probably foolish. Is my armour damaged? Yeah, but it could take another hit. Alright. Let's go again. I like the jungle music, though. Miss. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fuck. I've just spent all that time running back across. Fuck me. Okay, we're going again. You get a fair bit farther than winter, especially if you want to build more. Yeah, maybe. But I also want to be conscious of like my winter cars coming out as well, right? More of a conceptual question about the actual content. Yeah, so I think there's going to be if it's more of a conceptual thing. I think the updates, there's going to be minor updates for hotfixes, and then huge big content dumps. No, this isn't. I don't even think this is related to the story. Easy Green. Remember how, I don't know what your memory's like of the first game. There was the brood mother, and the infected brood mother, and the orchid mantis, and the wasp queen, and these things. They were never tied to story quests. They were just like optional bosses. But obviously, we want Axel down, right? I want a fucking Axel trophy on my wall. There's a spider in the corner of the room after I said that. He's watching. Yeah, I don't know what to do for my winter car. I suppose we'll make sure Grounded and Pacific Drive get finished. I don't even know what Pacific Drive is. I've still not worked out what that game is yet. Just watching the big spider fuck you up and laughing, yeah. A money spider or something. Very small. Then again, money spiders don't really hang around on the ceiling, do they? I don't mind spiders at all. I'm kind of fascinated by them in like a animal lover way. But there have been certain instances in my life where I've been extremely uncomfortable with the size and scale or amount of spiders in your own house. It's an uncomfortable thing more than anything. Alright, we're here again. Repair you. Alright, let's go back to give me this. Where did I die? What's that? Someone I follow on Instagram who owns jumping spiders, and they're cute, but don't put them near me. Yeah, I always wonder what makes them cute, because they are, right? They must have some mutation in their genes that makes them, like, something to do with their faces are slightly more appealing to the human gaze. But they're no different to any other spider, are they? They're just slightly different looking. Fuck, I don't see. I wonder. Maybe do I get my shield back out if I press this? Yeah, so what 2 is... Alright, we're going again. Just gonna have to practice. The eyes, yeah. Koala, yeah, that's gotta be so shit if you're literally trapped somewhere and cut off by a spider. Right. Dodge that. Fuck. Okay, switch back to the shield. Nice, dodge. Block, I should say. That's the dodge one, right? Dodge! Oh my god, you are ugly. Thumbnails. Oh. 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 I just had a sense. I'm going to die from it though, aren't I? Oh, it reset its position. Okay, that's cheesy. Alright, be careful when I'm taking screenshots that I don't want to be given an advantage I shouldn't have had otherwise. Okay, so he doesn't have a fourth attack after that. This is the dodge. Nice, okay. Get used to that. Okay, so this seems to be the new dodge button. It's boring. Oh, missed that one though. The new dodge button seems to be that this might be the boss that teaches players how to use it. Oh, did it finish the jump in the animation? Oh, I see. It's the eyes. I've heard the ratio of eyes to face gets interpreted by our minds as cute, so babies, jumping spiders, and anime characters all have large eyes is fucking Gollum. Eyes on their face. There is no spoon. Just have to believe. Yeah, I was going to say before, I wonder if this is the boss that teaches new players to use the dodge mechanic, right? Because it's that what should we call? We need a name for that downward spike move or whatever, the pummel or whatever it's called, is non-blockable. The poke, yeah. Cheat codes for games takes you back. I remember breaking into Gwynblade's bedroom when he wanted going through his PlayStation magazine with a pen and a paper. It used to be on the middle pages, didn't it? There was a cheats on all the PlayStation magazines. And quickly scrolling them all down for whatever game. And then scurrying off with my stolen information. Yeah, those are the days. As you can imagine, from my wanky no-Googling perspective, even back then I was trying to claim some sort of moral superiority for not using cheats in video games, even though I absolutely massively was at all times. Some things never change. I think Kazaa needs resetting if anybody can. It'd be alright if it wasn't for this colossal walk back. Oh, because you can't build in here either, can you? So you've just got to suffer the torment of walking back like this. Unless you're a save scummer, of course. Well, the Crimson Avenger is broken. But I do now have a couple of attempts with the mosquito needle that I can really repair. I think it's just going to have to be a whole lot of me practicing the block timing and stuff. Right, mosquito needle sword, where are you? There you are. Even though the boss is weak to that. Anything else? The mosquito daggers and stuff. Okay. Attempt number however many. Even the chop counter's not accurate. How many times have I died? Has anybody been keeping count? For those just arriving, meet my new friend, who I will be spending a lot of time with. Axel. I love the music. Very Rolf Harris vibes. 6 maybe feels about right. Nice. Nice, very nice. Okay, don't go. I need. This is the dodgy one. Good. I wonder if I have to dodge on the point of attack. Ooh. I pressed the wrong button. I tried to block instead of.
Don't make him like I used to.
Ah! Fucking hell, all that way just to press the wrong button. Shit. Well, whatever it was, I'd won. Jump and slap. I was just thinking the same, actually, crazily. I wonder if what I have to do is I have to encourage him to do the poke, as you call it, and then when his talon's in the ground, that's when I can get a tiny bit of damage in on his legs. Hey, do you know, I'm surprised this game doesn't have a flea armor set so you can jump real high. Imagine. Oh, I tell you what might help in here. Not for the fight, because he'll just die and never come back, but maybe I can get like one big leap and get across the gap a bit quicker. There, where are you?
Woo! Let's go! Roadster of the bug world.
Oh, you're right. So,
Woo! My heart is pumping.
does that get me any further? No. Piss. Oh, at least we're doing it with a friend now. So I need to get the dodge right, and then maybe I can dodge back in and start attacking. Again, if we can beat the infected broodmother, we can do this. If we can beat the rally in Mouse on the car, we can do this. If we can find fucking cave fish in Valheim, we can do anything.
See you, little fella.
Thank you, Bet. So I've got the boss down to... I've not done 2 bars yet, but we've come close. The resets are the thing that's killing me.
Hell, don't you go running.
I can't just keep taking spider sliders, can I? Okay. Repair. Fuck. Blueberry leather's run out. You know what? We weren't tanking a great deal of damage anyway, were we? That's fine. Mosquito needle on. Okay. Did I pick up the... I picked it up, didn't I? Right, we're going again. Wish me luck. Go again. I was actually talking to Zara about maybe doing a hardcore WoW run on stream. Just one run, one attempt. Right, my weapon's not equipped. Why? This thing. Nice. Oh, I hit his leg. I actually hit the fucking thing. That was massive, massive amounts of damage. Foolish. Quick little die to hog a banger, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that wrecked my sword, but you can block that one. This is one you can. It's so hard to time the dodge.
Don't make him like I used to.
Fuck. Okay. What time is it? 17 minutes. Let's get Bear. See if I can use Bear for this. If I had a pet that was more tanky, it wouldn't be a bad thing. But if I, like, Bear would just die in here and not come back, right? If your pets didn't automatically just die, then I could use Bear to get a tiny bit of aggro. But the fact that when they're gone, they're gone. Because he'd be downed, and then I'd come back to, and I'd be busy walking across here to get him back, and I wouldn't be able to res him again. Then he'd be gone. Go the way of Martin. Just farm a bunch of bears. Bear? I hope you're not listening to this. I mean, Azar, I hope Bear's not listening to this. I suppose one other thing I could do is get the tier 3, whatever the tier 3 heavy armour is, which I think is it the snail armour, tier 3 heavy? Because Ladybug's only tier 2. I would lose the heal on block, but I don't feel like this is a boss that I'll be blocking a lot of damage on. It's just going to be me routinely getting killed by that ground pound thing. No, Bear, don't. I forgot when you pick stuff up on a mount, it just puts it all in your
Hell,
inventory.
don't you go running off on me again.
Don't worry, Bear. I'm not thinking of doing. That was Azar's idea. This is what greens are like. They're willing to sacrifice you for anything. Is there any point in me wearing armour? What's the armour doing for me in this? I suppose I can take a few hits here and there, can't I? Alright. 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 Fucking glutton for punishment. This is for everybody that wanted to see me play a Souls game. This is what it'd be like. Okay, I've not sorted my sword out again.
Yeah.
Calm. Okay, sword's equipped. Good. Right, calm. Here comes a trap. Perfect block. Lovely. Here it comes again. Now. Perfect. Okay. Fly away, you big turd. That's got to be his weak spot, right? I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. So here's the interesting thing about what happened there. I was dodging while he slammed. So there is no iframes?
Don't make them like I used to.
So there goes the rest of the arm. Chaz, welcome to the street. Going again tonight, Chaz. 8 PM if you're up for it. 7 days. Come on. But if not, that's fine. Chaz, are you well? Yeah, this is the new boss, Axel. This could even be a way to experiment with a mage build, if only to give you another set of gear to rotate through. That's true. I've got the sizzle gear, I suppose. Yeah, usual golf time, Chaz. We got set up last night. We're going on a massive raid day, so if you wanted some early XP, quick. This is the way. As well, Sothan, if you're available. I don't know what your afternoons are like lately. Yeah, I've already got the sizzle gear. I just need a staff. It could work. Got physical therapy and acupuncture at that time. But how are you? 3 hours-ish, Chaz, we've been playing. They're saying 7 days. The second session goes tonight. Yeah, that's not bad, Chaz. We can take whatever you fancy. Yeah, mate. Dodgy is the word. I think I said Dougie when I first read that. There's no need to excuse yourselves if you're not available, but yeah. You just completely forgot yesterday. Good work. I'm not worried about your ability to catch up, Sothan, if you was to join us late. Just so excited and then forgot. It was good. There was like 8 of us though. It was kind of daft. But we've got set up in a fall lease thing, and we're going to get a workbench finished tonight and put in, and we're going to go questing. Oh, I'm going to excuse myself. All right, fucking hell, Chaz. Tomorrow I can play. Thursday I'll be busy again. So then, guess which day this week we're not playing? It'll be mostly Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. No, it'll only be those days, and then going forward. Yeah, I'm sure you can catch up, Sotha. Okay, Got about 11 minutes remaining. Team 1 has absolutely smashed the prediction. Anyone trigger a horde of radioactive military zombies around a bunch of landmines again? Do you know what they did, Chaz? We had just started doing all our introduction quests. You know, the ones you have to do on your own. Bear had got his completed. Well, like half the group had got theirs completed, and we was heading over to do Martin's. And I said, nobody touch that police car, and 3 people who shall not be named started wailing on said police car and got Bear killed.
Don't you go running off on me again.
Before he'd handed in his fucking starter quest. And it wasn't me this time. Now with the news.
What happened to the Guns N' Roses tour bus when it got a flat tire and had to be jacked up for repair? It's Axl Rose. Sotan won't have any problem
Take your
catching up.
best shot,
Just
bud.
like he caught up with that old lady when she tried to get away when he was robbing her at bayonet point.
Bayonet Point. Fuck, Bayonet Point is actually a beautiful seaside resort in Alabama. Bayonet Point. Fuck. Santa, good afternoon. Right, wish me luck, everybody. Meet my new friend. Okay. Dodge that. Nice. So I need to pay attention to which leg he does that with. Like, if he does it with one, I need to dodge left. If he does it with another, I need to dodge right. Oh, fuck. Okay, that really fucking hurt. Don't attack me now, I've got low health, bitch. Okay. So he seems to attack across. So if he's using that leg, I go that way. Right, just stay alive. So go this way. Nice, okay. For those just arriving, this guy... I'm just trying to stay alive for 10 seconds. Go this way. Nice. Everything he's done so far is a one-shot if you get hit by it. As good as anyway. Oh, apart from that, which is... Look. Yeah, stay away from him, don't walk into any... Oh, I should have died there. Go this way. Nice. Whoa. Okay, we've survived quite a lot. There is a lot of health bar, Chaz. Check the prediction out if you want to see how the attempts have been going. Team 1 have won that prediction, by the way. Only just. Okay, right. This is how we do this. We just keep to stay alive, just back away and learn the attack pattern. Alright, I think this left-right dodging is helping us against this big attack. This is this one, so go this way. Alright, alright, we've survived about 5 or 6 of them in a row now. Okay, that's only 3. That's a big one he does. Oh my god, I shouldn't have said. I almost read chat. If I go anywhere near his legs, I take damage. Right. Where in this am I going to do any damage to him? Ow! Like, I don't see where the damage is going to come in here. Okay, check the size of it. Axel's a nasty man. Stunning. Can't do any fucking damage. So if I was going to roam around tomorrow with a musket. Okay, and it's done, as you can see by the prediction. I'm just trying to stay alive on him for now. Yes! Okay, okay, just got to be aggressive. Maybe it's like... a lot of these bosses, you get under them, don't you? But I'd be very surprised if you didn't have like a big pound underneath him, like Shelob, drop the belly. He's doing it now. Up. The armor. Did the armor actually fly off? Nearly. Okay. This has been a violent stream. Sleep about it. Think about what we've done. This is brutal. Kit, good afternoon. You know what though? I think that last attempt showed tiny signs of promise. I need to get right. Before we finish, I'm going to go get my gear back. Why doesn't it look hairy? Yeah, it's a good question. Tarantulas are hairy, right? I think they actually fire their hair as a weapon. But apparently it's...
Woo! Let's go!
What did they say it was? Somebody said it was like a blue-kneed tarantula or something.
It looks good on me.
But it's very likely to... It might just be an early build of the model kin, so it might have hair as we go.
Let's go!
Yeah, so, Martin was saying. Apparently Martin used to sell tarantulas. What does a blue-kneed one look... Is that right? Blue-kneed or gold-kneed or something? I wonder if it has anything to do with your settings. Oh, maybe, yeah. The chunk is hairy, yeah. I don't know. Also, kitten, it's fucking enormous, so it might be hairy. It's just hard to see over the massive scale of the thing. But then even so, the hairs would be longer, wouldn't they? So the armour actually flew off in the animation. I shouldn't have done thinking about it though, because it didn't break. Oh, so on the thumbnail he is hairy, but for some, yeah, that might be a graphical thing then, kitten. Yeah. Right, what time have I got left? 4 minutes. Maybe I can burn home on bear. Go repair and lick my wounds and stuff. I would have felt hopeless about this boss fight, but that last attempt has filled me with a bit of hope. We managed to stay alive for quite a long time there.
Hell, don't you go running off on me again.
Again, that's the practice, right? As with all games on stupid difficulties, you need to practice staying alive before you can practice killing. Or at least that's how it works for me. The old strong defence is a strong offence, or whatever the phrase is that doesn't work in British English.
We could bottle that up and make a killing.
We love a bit of false hope. Thanks. Right, let's go back. Just got to see the prediction after you mentioned it. It was a heavy prediction as well, with like 600,000 channel points on it or something. And all I had to do was do 1 bar of damage. Exactly as I think in this, I can't even start to begin thinking about the trouble is that you can't say, like, in British English we don't say offence. I don't know if you say it that regularly in America outside of that phrase. Because if you just say it cold, it sounds silly, doesn't it? Like the best defence is a strong offence. You need to enunciate, and then you end up mispronouncing the word. So the words are the wrong way around.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use it interchangeably,
See you,
right?
fella.
Okay. Today, we actually did what we was going to do, and we found Axel. Axel then found us really violently in the face about 15 times. Axel is big, he is scary, he is violent, and currently he is winning. I don't know how many bars of his health bar has, but it's massive, and I managed to get 1.9 of them down. Of the tiny little individual health bars. That was as best as we could do. What do we do tomorrow? Do I keep attacking? Is Axel the new focus? That's true. Alright, I'm going to have somewhere to log off. We'll log off near this fine caterpillar and I'll make my way home between streams. Alright, I think tomorrow then. I think we keep trying. As far as I'm aware, where it's from, it's common. Where I'm from, it's common to pronounce offense different when you're referring to the opposition of defense, and when Red Wing to legality criminal stuff, or referring to legality and criminal stuff. Yeah, offense and defense. It seems so strange. Right. Thank you all for joining. Alas, 55 is on the clock. That means we've run out of time. Good progress today. We got the boss that we're fighting down to 98%. Good work, team. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. I think we've hit one of the tetrafish infected broodmother amateur rally roadblocks right now. But this is how you learn to play games, right? You hit a wall so hard that you have to go and fine-tune, fine detail scan every single aspect of your build, of your consumables, of your everything. We're going to get it. We're going to kill it. What do you call it? Like forwards or strikers or whatever in football then versus the goalie. That's the offense and defense. It is, but we just don't use the words because it sounds weird. It's the attack or the defense. It's been fun. Right, I'll be back tomorrow for more. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Thank you all for being here, but we're going to go over and we're going to go and play... Oop, fuck. Oh, I pressed all the wrong buttons.
Nearly a year.
Hang on a minute, 6-4, I apologise, wait. I forgot I pressed everything incorrect. There we go. 6-4, thank you for 23 months. I appreciate it. Yeah, nearly a year. Alright. Do you know what? One good thing about today, no gold card. Because instead of killing insects, I got killed by one all afternoon. Fucking Axel. 6-4, thank you very much for the sub, I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Good afternoon, welcome in everybody. Attack versus defense is sensible. Yeah, it is. Offense. Because you can just say defense and you don't have to mess about with stupid syllables and stuff. No, it isn't, because a fucking orange will win now. Yeah, good day for an orange win, that's true. Right. For those of you that are stopping by for a spot of marbles, I'm sure you all know the rules. The Discord, when you join it, splits you between one of two teams, the greens or the oranges. The greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the one that, instead of wearing green or orange, wears gold. I've just thought, what if something's happened to this drive and marbles crashes the stream? Axel got the max gold. Shush. They always emphasise and stress when referring to the defence version. It's softer when using the legal. Yeah, I think the legal one's the correct one, but you need the O. Yeah, offence. But you don't take offence. I don't know. Right, current scores are 195 to 143, and as Cats and Kitten have alluded to, the oranges are in trouble. Meaning that because I didn't get a gold card, this is clearly going to be the stream where the oranges win. Marbles has crashed. Thank you, Marbles. If you would like to join for today's Marbles, you must simply type the password, and I will give you a marble if and only if you are in the Doomhaus Discord. And the password for today is... Axel. Go. Again, like it was yesterday, I just realised. Right, single point marbles. The oranges could probably win this. We need to keep it less than that 55 point gap. Currently at 195 to 143. That means the greens are the greens are 55 points clear. We have in this one Sit, Alkirion, Lundios, good afternoon. Let's not forget the Mantis also tore you a new one, literally, since it was from behind. What did it say? It said I got ribboned. Lundios for the greens. Sothan for the greens. Martin for the greens. 7 days to die, everybody. 3 hours from now. Schmitz for the oranges. Cats for the greens. 3 typos on one of the shortest names. Chaz for the greens. Razor for the oranges. 6-4 for the greens. Jamie. What the fuck was that? Jamie for the greens. Easy green for the greens. Azar for the greens. Tag Slack, good afternoon. For the oranges. Kelly for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Bear for the greens. Back to Baxel. Paulette for the greens. And Monrock for the oranges. 20 marbles into the race then. Nice tight one. Come on, oranges. This has got to be the one where we've got the advantage. First person to pick a number 26 of go. We've got Satan, Alkerion, Kitten, Lundio, Sothan, Martin, Schmitz, Cats, Chaz, Razor, 6-4, Jamie, Easy Green, Azar, Tag Slack, Kelly, Shaggy Dan, Bear, Paulette, and Monrock. 8 oranges and 12 greens. That's not bad. 20 marbles into Satan says 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Express delivery is the name of the level. Alkerion, you're on, yeah, you're second. Come on, oranges. 20 marbles into. This is not bad. It's a busy time around this year for streams for whatever reason. A quiet time in the build-up. It was last year too, right? That means that the greens seem to be dropping, seem to be slightly absent. Could this be an opportunity for us to catch up? 20 marbles enter. 3, 2, 1. Again. Because the greens are the ones that could do to lose a few people, right? The oranges are all out having lives. Alright. Can we take advantage? We've got what? 3 months left. No, 2 and a bit months left. Imagine having a life, man. It's terrible. 6-4's the record holder, 59 seconds. Good luck. We need an orange to get the super jump. Whatever the portal combination is. 2 greens and 2 oranges get the slam. Razor fails the slam, so it's going to rely on Tag Slack. Azar's in third. Tag Slack in second. Tag Slack's in third. 6-4's in first now for the greens. Chaz, Sothan, Razor, Easy Green all coming up the back. Monrot. Oh, I was going to say it was right at the back, but Martin is. Azar and 6-4's names have fallen off. That's how fast they're going. Chaz is in third. Let's look at 6-4 and face backwards. Sorry, my camera works all over the place. What is this pay-to-win bullshit? Yeah. Have you not noticed that that's how it works every time? If you sub right before marbles, you win. Ooh! 6-4, shot. Azar straight down the middle though, this is good. Does anybody get the good portal combination? It won't be Chaz. Azar for the greens. Tag Slack, get it! Oh, Tag Slack didn't get the good portal combination. Shaggy Dan, get it! Someone! Bear's fallen off the level. Somebody get it! All them oranges that just took portal journeys and didn't get it. Lundios to fall. Tag Slack's in the lead. Oh, Tag Slack, go! Shaggy Dan, dead. Kelly, dead. Kitten, trying some stunts. Didn't work. Is there anything that can stop him? I mean, we all knew the oranges were going to win. The first day it wasn't 2 points. But I'm still happy that it's a point. Tag Slack for the oranges. Shrinks the gap down slightly. I'm happy. I've got to admit, Tag Slack's levelling up his wrestler. The oranges are crawling the table. Points gap shrunk to 51 from 52. Can we not be happy with that? I think we can. Good work. There was no gold card today, Tag Slack at last. Right, who was person of the century of the day yesterday? Some shitbag one, right? Ooh. Who was it? Some green one yesterday. Who's person of the century of the day? It was Jamie, right? Was it Jamie? I, in fact, was not in third. It's a good thing we didn't have it. I know, right? Is Jamie the shitbag? I'm sure Jamie's the shitbag. Yes. No? Who won on yesterday? Hang on a minute, I'm fucking up pasting in my own intro here, but it's doing my head in. Sure it was Jamie. Dougie. Of course it was Dougie. Jamie was earlier in the week. There he is. Dougie, the crown comes off. Tag Slack mercifully takes it back for the oranges. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all very much. But that's going to do it for Marvelous. Lovely. 195 to 144. And in lieu of Eric, somebody correct me a final word. As I thank everybody for being here. Thank you all for joining. We got accidentally shit on by a hype train today, so thank you all for adding to that, even against my best wishes. Bastards. However, if you stayed on the platform, we've actually got somebody to rate today. Join me over at Cheeky's. Make sure if you're not following him, you do so. I will see you all over there. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the bits, the subs, the host, all the gifteds today, all of the subs, the anonymous gifts and all that rubbish. You're all very generous. Head over to Cheeky. Tell him he smells, of course. Oh, prediction. True. Easy green, good reminder. Right. The prediction for today was, do a single bar of damage to Axel. On the first attempt after the prediction finished, I tried using the bow on his weak spot and did a bar of damage. 281,000 channel points went on Team 1 and 244,000 went on Team 2. Easy Green led with a 215 grand stake. Easy Green, good work. Beating out Azar's 150,000 Team 2. Razor, who was supposed to be making it interesting, didn't even give the biggest stake. Easy Green's Team 1, congratulations. How much did you just win, Easy Green? I'm getting out of here. Thank you all. Enjoy Cheeky stream. I've got to go before the raiding, because I don't know if I'm over-talking. Congratulations, Team 1. I love you all. I'm getting out of here, but the final word for today is this. Now acts a lot of damage. Not bad. 500,000 channel...